The migration process has copied across all of our content, our menus and our modules to our new Joomla 3 website. There's a few things we need to do before we can proceed. It's very important for our search engine records that our new site has exactly the same site name and metadata as our old sites. To do this, go to the administrator of your old Joomla 1.5 websites, go to the Site menu and click on Global Configuration. Here you can see the site name and down below the meta description and the meta keywords. And we want to copy that across to our new sites. So in a separate tab, go to our new sites, select the System and Global Configuration. Now that we have both global configurations open, go back to your original site, highlight the entire site name and copy it, return to the new site and paste it in. We need to do the same thing again for the meta description. Select, copy and paste. And again for the keywords. Now that the new site has the correct site name, meta description and meta keywords, we can save and close and continue. Go to the menus icon and select the menu that has the home icon next to it. In this example, I only have one menu, but you may have more, so make sure that you select the one with the icon. As you can see, all our menu items have been transferred across, but our home icon is right down at the bottom, and we need to move that to the top. To do this, click on these two blue arrows to sort by this column. Now that you've done that, scroll down till you get to the home menu item, hover over the three dots and you'll see that your cursor has changed to a cross. Click and drag to drop the home item at the very top. You can see that home is now at the top, so that's the next stage complete. The next part of the cleanup is to go to your users. Select Users and then User Manager, and you will see all the users on your site. The ones from your old site have been transferred across, including the super user from your old site. And the super user from your new websites, the one that you're probably logged in as right now, is disabled. It's not part of any user group. We need to delete this user. To do this, first we need to log out. So go to the top right, click Log Out. And now we must log in using the username and password of our original Joomla 1.5 website. Now go to the Users menu and select User Manager again. You can see the user with no user groups. This is the one that we created during the install of our new Joomla 3 website, and we no longer need it. So select that user and click Delete. Now, for security purposes, it's best that we don't have a user with a username of admin. In our old Joomla 1.5 website, that wasn't easy to do, but it's much easier to do now. So let's select that user and change the login name. And while we're at it, let's give it a better real name as well. And click Save and Close. At this point, we're almost ready to go. Our content's been migrated, we've fixed the menu and the users, but we must now copy all our images from our old site to our new site. The best way to do that is to use the file manager of our host control panel. So I'm going to log into my control panel . Go to My Accounts and select the cPanel link, and then scroll down until I find the File Manager. You can see now all the files and folders in your hosting account. Everything here is for my old Joomla 1.5 website, and you can see there the new folder which contains my new sites. If I use the tree on the left, we're in the public HTML, so if I click on the plus, it expands and you can see exactly where we are. Now in our old site, the images were stored in this folder here called Stories. The easiest way to make sure that we copy this entire Stories folder and don't break any paths is to go back and click on Images, and then in the right hand side click on the icon for the folder next to Stories. Once that's selected, click on the word Copy and enter the new path that you want to copy it to. Because we installed our new site in a folder called New, we just need to insert the word New followed by a slash there. And now press Copy Files. It may take a little while for this to take place, depending on how big the folder is. But if I now scroll down and select the New folder, you can see our new Joomla websites. Here's our images, which if I double click on, will open up. There's our new Stories folder, which if I double click on that, you can see all the images have now been copied across. We're now ready to move on to the next video, where we will install our template and get our site looking how we want it to.